everyone, it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I'm up today with another layout for Confessions of a Paper Addict, and I am using this cute cut file called Watering Can, and it's only one half of the cut file, so you also get a super cute like sun hat, which is so cute, but I didn't need it for this layout. I just wanted to use the watering can. Now, I am using the new Cocoa Vanilla collection, which I think is Unforgettable. Is it Unforgettable? Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. I'm just looking it up now. Yeah, Unforgettable. So I haven't dived into this collection much, and I remembered I hadn't dived into it much, and I thought I would use it on this layout. So I've backed the cut file off camera. This one was a little bit more fiddly to do all the flowers and things, so it was just nice to do that in the little bits of time that I can grab and back that. And I've got the two photos here that I'm working with, which are photos of myself and my partner and my son. This was, I think it was actually Father's Day in Australia, which is in September. And we were outside because it was a lovely day, and they're just selfies of us just sitting out in the garden. My partner and my son are playing together, and I just thought I'd take some selfies, so I did. And I meant, to be honest, to back my photos. So they're backed in white cardstock, and I meant to also back them in pattern paper, but I completely forgot. I was trying to do this layout, relatively quickly in the short amount of time that I knew that I would have with my son still asleep. And yeah, so I just rushed things a little bit. So I didn't back my photos, which is fine. I mean, they look fine. They just probably don't pop off the page as much as they could. And I stuck a million dimensionals on the back of this, and now I have to peel off all the backings, and that was a bit annoying. Could have edited that out, but as you will find out shortly, my phone stops recording. So I will switch back to me kind of talking you through live on the things that I missed recording. I didn't realise my phone had stopped recording, so I only got about 10 minutes of this layout. So to be honest, it doesn't miss much. Because I'd laid out most of my embellishments before it sort of finished, so that was good. So I am just popping that photo up on foam and then adding that sort of in the bottom right of the watering can. Now I'm looking through the thickers that come with the Unforgettable collection, just seeing if there was a title that I liked, and there were a few. I was just sort of holding them up to see which ones might work on the layout. I do end up going with The Good Life, and you'll see me fuss around a little bit with it and put that down. I did want to put that down before I created my embellishment clusters. I knew that probably I'd have to tuck some things around the title, but I just wanted to know where it was going before I created all my clusters. So that is why I'm putting it down first. I know some people do it that way, put titles down first. Some people put it down last. It's just personal preference. I usually put my title down first, just so that I can see where it's going and see how to create my clusters around it. If I'm using a title, we had a good discussion in the Confessions of a Paper Addict Facebook page the other day about whether layouts need titles. And I am in the camp of, no, I don't believe that they do. I think you can absolutely have layouts with no titles, and I've done it before. But, I like using titles. I don't put a lot of journaling on my layouts, which we have discussed, but I have them side by side in pocket pages, and so most of my journaling goes into my pocket page spreads. So that is why most of my layouts have very little journaling, if any. So sometimes I will put just like a couple of words about where we were. Like on this one, I probably won't write anything because it doesn't really need journaling, and on some that require a little bit of journaling just to explain where we are, I'll usually just write a line or two and that will be it. So I'm creating clusters just with the florals from this collection. I didn't use anything else apart from florals, leaves and some butterflies. That's it. I actually got 2 ephemera packs for this collection, so that was a bit cheeky, but I did. I always find I use the ephemera before I use the paper up, so sometimes I get 2 ephemera packs of things if I'm really liking collections. So this is where you can see that I'm tucking some things under my title and just making sure that I can make these clusters work around my title. And then I'm adding things to the clusters, and I'm pretty sure I am about to lose footage soon. So I will check back live for you and show you what you miss. Okay, so I am back live, I finished my layout and didn't realise that my phone had not recorded at all. So that was a bit disappointing. So really, I hadn't done that much on camera. I had, however, placed most of my clusters down, even though I hadn't stuck them down. So I thought I could just talk you through how I finished the layout and how it kind of came together, rather than start all over again and just lose this video altogether, because I really like the layout. I think it's cute. I wanted you guys to see it anyway, so I've decided to still use it. So apologies, this isn't a normal video for me, but yeah, I just didn't want to waste it. Not that it's wasting the layout. I mean, it's a lovely layout. I think it's beautiful and it will look great in my album, but I wanted to share it with you all. So let me come up a little bit closer so you can see. So when I left you, I had stuck my photos down and I'd stuck the cut file down and I had stuck my title on, and I was just creating my clusters. Now I've got 4 clusters here, which I've been loving 4 recently. Starting a new trend, not going with 3s anymore, going with 4s. Why not? So you can see here, I've got one cluster up the top here with some florals, butterfly, and a couple of hearts. So I've used some of the black hearts from the thicker collection and then a couple of the clear sticker hearts to create some heart clusters. Now, funnily enough, I only have 3 of those, even though I've got 4 clusters, so go figure. That's just what I've done. So I've created another cluster here. Again, just some florals and some butterfly. And then around the title, I've got the butterflies and some more clusters, tucked quite a few of them under the title there and popped up a few as well. And then down in this bottom corner, I've got my florals, the butterfly again, the hearts, and I've just written my date in the corner. So this layout doesn't require journaling. As I said in the voiceover, it's just a layout of some photos that we took on Father's Day, but we were just hanging out in the garden. It wasn't doing anything in particular. And then to finish it off, as you can probably see, I have added some splatters. So I used, I think the colours Blush from Heidi Swap Colour Shine, and then pink as well. So they are the 2 colours I use, and that's literally it. I backed it on this paper from Cocoa Vanilla Unforgettable collection. It's like a watercolour floral paper. It's very pretty. I just thought it went nicely with the layout and the flowers and whatnot, and that's it. That's my layout finished. So I hope you guys like it. Thanks so much for watching. As always, I will link straight to the cut file that I used in the description box, as well as to the Confessions of a Paper Addict cut file shop, and I'll link to their Facebook page because we have a lot of fun over there. So make sure you come and join, because yeah, there's lots of just nice chatter. It's a really supportive group. We share layouts. It's lots of fun, and Virginia releases free cut files every so often, so it's always great to snaffle those when you can. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!